What is going on, people? Welcome to Ice Palace on Tomb Raider 2's New Game Plus. There's going to be a bunch of enemies to kill in this level, or well, to deal with in this level, not necessarily to kill. For the start though, I'm just going to quickly get some free Uzi ammo, so just clamber up here. And we're going to go around here. And roll onto the Uzi ammo. All you're doing there essentially is just hitting that pad, just run into it, and then hold grab, dead easy. From here we're now going to set up for the first glitch of the run, so just drop down. We're going to use that pad again, but in a slightly different way. So we're going to come all the way over to the right, hanging on this block, drop down, roll, take one left step. From here we're going to run and hold jump. Once we're in the air, we're going to start holding grab, and rather than this pad boosting us up to the very top like it did that time, we will hit that little middle platform there instead. So run, jump, in the air, hold grab, and it'll push us to the middle instead. We're just going to hang here, drop down, no directional input, roll. And then from here, all we're going to do now is we're going to use the pad behind us to get ourselves right up to the top of the room. So in order to do that, you're going to hold back and right at the same time until Lara lands on the ground. So back and right, she's going to do this. She's going to hit the wall, glitch up, and land on the ground. From here, there's some flares that we can get. So if you want to grab those. We won't necessarily need them. We should have a surplus of flares by this point. And then jump up onto the right hand side of this platform. If you jump onto the left, what will happen is, normally there are 3 cats that we're going to have to fight now. If you climb up on the left, an extra cat will spawn, and we don't want that, so we're just going to stay here on the right. Pull out your Uzis and make a save here if you're not confident with the combat. And all we're going to do is run to the end of this little corridor, and then in the entranceway stop and start shooting this cat. It will die right before it gets to you. From here you can put your guns away. We're going to spawn in the other 2 by jumping into this corner. Take a look at them. When you get to your left, run. As soon as you're going down the ramp, jump. Keep moving forwards, and then as soon as you hit the next ramp, jump up. From here you can literally just kill them with your pistols because they cannot get to you. So we're just going to shoot them with the pistols, and I will see you when they are both dead. Okay, now that both cats are dead, we'll just climb down. And we're going to now run our way into this block. We're going to hop back, and we're going to jump and twist, land on the block, and instantly run off. We don't need to grab the mask. We're going to skip the mask's input. So don't bother grabbing it. Just run around here to the left, and then around and through the door there. The reason we jumped up on that block was to open that door that we've just run through. Once you get to here, we're simply going to make a save. Okay, now that we've saved, all we're going to do is we're going to kill the 2 Yetis on the platforms below. The first one's quite easy. We're going to drop down, start shooting them, and then start jumping between the platforms. It is literally that simple. So start shooting them, and then we're going to jump between all the platforms. If he gets alongside us, then we'll have to change directions. But until he does that, so when he gets alongside us, we just change direction, and we just start jumping in the opposite direction along all the platforms. Wait for him to get alongside us, and just change direction again. And there he is, he's dead. Okay, from here, we're going to have to kill the Yeti down below. What I want him to do is I need him to come down here first, just to make it a little bit quicker. So I'm going to jump off and hang, just to make him get below me. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the M16 so I can get ready to kill him. You can use the pistols. It will work with the pistols, obviously, because he can't get up here. But I'm going to use the M16 to make it faster. Then I'm just going to jump forward, and then turn around. Here we go. Once you get one shot off on him, he's going to start running away. So you can just go forwards and backwards, and he will just come back. The entire time I'm just going to hold down shoot, so that every time Lara gets sight of him, she'll shoot him. And every time he runs away, like I say, just jump forwards and then jump back. And he will just keep coming back. It's just because every time Lara jumps across that gap, her shadow is going to appear in the gap. So we're just going to keep literally, like I say, every time he shoots him, he'll run away down there. So just hold down the shoot button the entire time. And then anytime you get him, just jump back over twice. And there you go, he's now dead. Okay, so from here we're going to get down. In order to get down, if you just look at any of the gaps in front of you, turn Lara so she's facing the right corner, and then just run off the edge. She'll miss the spikes every time you do that. From here, this is normally where you'd put the mask in. We're not doing that, obviously. Run into this post. Doesn't matter whether you're on this side or this side. You can do it from either side. Hop back one time. Okay. I'm going to go from this side just because it's you're more guaranteed to land on the bridge. So hop back one time. Look to the left so that Lara's facing the wall. Hop back again. And then just move back to the right so only the left side of Lara's head is touching the corner. Alright. From there, just run forwards and jump. Okay. Most of the time from that angle you will land on the bridge. If not, just climb up here to get back onto the bridge. There's some flares there, you can get them if you want. I'll get them just for the sake of it. Don't really need them, but it is what it is. In order to get back on the bridge, you literally just run and jump and you'll land on the bridge easy. From there, we're just going to run our way all the way up to the top. When you come around this corner, be careful because you don't want to run off the edge. That's going to add a load of time to the run, or to the level, should I say. Just jump over here, and then you're going to make a save here. Alright. Okay, so once you've saved, all that's going to happen is now there's going to be a series of things we've got to do in a row. So I'm just going to do them and talk you through them as I do them so that you can see what's actually happening. It'd be way too hard to understand otherwise. So we're going to pull the lever first. Side hop, hold grab, drop down. Okay, from here, just going to hop in the water and we're going to pick up the thing for the gong here, because we are going to use the gong in this run. From here, we're going to hug the right hand wall because we don't want the Yetis to push us into the spikes on the left. So start running right, and then as soon as you can, start jumping. And the idea is we're going to jump up onto this block. There's a Yeti going to start coming. As soon as he gets down on that step, hop up, and he should miss. And then up we go again. Okay, just a quick side note here, guys. The step that you want the Yeti to be stood on before you climb up onto that block is the one that you can see it stood on right now in this still image. It's the top step there. So once you see the Yeti coming towards you, stand on that step. That's your cue to climb up. I just wanted to make that very clear just before we carry on. Okay, from here, run around, pull out your gun, and you're just going to want to keep running. Reason we got the gun out so the camera doesn't change angles. It's really hard to see then. Round we go, and all you're going to do now is jump across and hold grab. From here you're just shimmying along. Okay, there we go. Once you get to the flat surface, you can now get yourself up. All we're doing now, just come into the middle of the wall, just run, jump and grab. And I will see you at the top of the ladder. Okay, now that we've climbed up the ladder, I'm going to heal here because we're going to drop down in a second, and if we don't have at least half health, then you'll die. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll, and we're going to drop down onto this platform here. Then we're going to use the hammer on the gong. Okay, there we go. Reason we're using that hammer rather than just skipping it is because we want to be able to get through this ice twice. So we want to be able to drop down, go through, and then we want to be able to come back the other way. Which makes life a bit easier. So we're going to go there, and then we're going to jump back through. From there, just jump over to this platform on the left and get your gun out. So this is where the enemy will spawn now. What we're going to do, walk up to the edge. Okay, as you can see, I'm still on the ice here. Let me turn around so you can see that easier. The chicken will not spawn until I drop down. So all I'm going to do is drop down, and he's just going to spawn in when I take the first step forward. There you go. From here, you can just backflip up, and when you're up here, he just won't come for you at all. If for any reason he goes back round the corner or gets stuck anywhere, he shouldn't do, but you know, this is Tomb Raider, it can happen. So if he gets stuck anywhere for any reason, all you do is you just run back down and you backflip back up. That's it. And that's literally all we're going to do until the end. Now we're just going to shoot him until he dies, so I'll get back to you when he's dead. Okay guys, so Chicken is now dead, so that is going to be the end of the level. Let's run over here to get in his face. But yeah, that's the end of the level. That is Ice Palace on New Game Plus. Hopefully this has helped you. If there's anything you want to know, please leave it down in the comments and I'll get onto it. Other than that, if you've enjoyed the video or if it's helped in any way, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.